Welcome to Crafty Shack, Rosie's Crafty Shack. And I don't know if there's anyone there.
Not as of right now.
Not as of right now. Let's see. Oh,
Okay. Gotta get myself situated.
right. No one's there.
Right. It'll take him a few minutes to get a notification usually, and then
Yeah.
I'll copy.
All right.
Yep. My notification just popped up. That was fast.
Oh, really? Yeah. I always like to look at my tablet because I'm so used to it.
Hi, Jean.
Oh,
Hi,
there
Jean.
they are. Hello, Jean. How are you? Welcome. You hear Maddie? Yes, she said hello to you right now.
Hi, Edna. Hi, Julie.
Edna, hi. It's nice for you to be here. Thank you. Hello, Julie. How are you today?
There's Kim.
Please.
Hi, Kim.
I'm so excited. Hi, Kim. You can't see us? Edna, maybe you want to refresh. Can anyone else see us?
I see you now. For some reason, it went dark for a second. I don't know why. On YouTube, that is. But now you're back. You're fine.
Okay. Okay. Great. That's great, Edna. Cool. Well, I'm very happy that you're all here, ladies. This is going to be fun.
Yay. Uh-oh. Kim said she did not get her kit.
Yes, you should be getting it today or tomorrow. Well, not today because post office is closed today. But you'll probably get it tomorrow. Yeah, it's already been. I checked the track number and it's on transit. So you'll probably get it tomorrow. They're closed today. We're very good, Edna. How are you doing? I'm so glad you're here. Haven't heard from you for a little while. Hi, Kim. How are you?
Hi, Kim C.
Thank you for joining us. Yes, tomorrow, Kim.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, ladies. Well, let me introduce you to one of my two dear friends that are joining us. They're also my design team members, and everyone knows Maddie.
Hello, hello. Oh, you got to put it on all of us again.
Yes, I will. And then also Miss Tammy Hallwood, and here they are.
Hi, everybody.
Hi, guys.
They are.
Hi, Yvonne.
There's Maddie and there's Tammy.
Hello.
Hi, Yvonne. How are you doing? Thank you for coming. Let's see. Who's going to be crafting with us? Is anyone working on their... Hi, Nettie. Welcome.
Hi, Nettie.
Who is going to be working with us today? Oh, there's Noah Brill today. She'll be also working on her book. When I do tutorials, I don't generally invite everyone, all of the my whole team. Sometimes there's once in a while, yes, we all get together and do it, but usually tutorials I have one or two people on. So today it's Maddie and Tammy and I. So yes, and maybe we should get started because this is going to be some work here and we don't want to keep you. Okay, so very first thing we're going to do, I am going to, and this is my cover, and as you can see, it's all patched up. Not very pretty looking. Okay, so what I did on mine when I was gutting out the book, or yes, um, I also ripped the cover. Yes. And so I said, I need to repair it. So the way that I repair my covers is I use a piece of Tyvek, and I don't know if everyone is familiar with Tyvek. And Tyvek is a paper, a very, very strong weatherproof paper that they use in construction. They cover the houses with it before they do the rest of whatever it is they do. But this is what they use, and so they do sell it in sheets. If you ladies, if anyone is interested, and you can order it on Amazon, which is where I buy mine. Hello, Angie. How are you?
And Katrina.
Terry, hello. Thank you for joining us.
Jean has a question for you. She wants to know, Rosie, did it come in the kit?
What was that?
Jean Moran is asking you a question. She said,
Oh, no. Yes, I'm sorry. I've read it. No, this does not come in the kit because your covers are fine. I'm just showing you how you can um repair a cover if you ever make a book and you're gutting out your book and your cover rips, so you don't have to trash it. You don't have to throw it out, toss it out. You'll want to repair it. And this is one way. I'm sure, yes, there's other ways of repairing these things, but this is one of the easier ways. And if you don't, you can even use one of those envelopes that you get the mail in, the Tyvek ones, if you want. If it's not good anymore, you can use it for that. You cut it up and save it. So it's the same material. All right. So,
she has a question as well. She would like to know what that gray stuff that was in the kit is, please.
excuse me?
Kim T has a question.
Oh, yes. Okay.
She wants to know what.
Okay, so I'll get to that in a moment. Let's do this step by step, okay, Kim? Because I don't want to confuse everyone. I just want to do this step by step for you. That'll make it easier for everyone. Okay, so like I said, this is how you will repair your book if you ever rip one of your covers. Okay, so the very first thing we're going to do is, one thing I would suggest before you attach your reinforcer is that you should make a copy. And it's just a suggestion. You don't have to if you know how to do this. But this is like your template, and you want to make a copy if you want to replace this and you don't want to have to go through the trouble of doing this over again for one of these covers, for this size cover. And as everyone knows, this is a cover from Reader's Digest books. And I think they do have a bigger size. I'm not sure. I think they do, but I'm not very completely sure. But if you want another one of these templates, just make a copy before you use this one. That's what I did. I made a copy. So now we are going to attach this. And what I did, you can use any kind of glue you want, any adhesive. You can use whichever is the strongest that you have. And I'm using score tape. It's double-sided tape. Score tape is just the name of the brand, and it is what I use, but it's a double-sided tape. So you want to put it on here or attach it on here as best as you can. And if your cover has some of these little papers sticking out, see, all you have to do is just pull on them, clean it up a little,
Rosie, can I interrupt you for 1 second, honey?
Sure.
Your image is really blurry.
Oh no.
So I don't think that anyone is able to see what it is that you're trying to show them, to be honest with you. Um,
Hi, Abril. What's your question, Jean?
are we using the gray piece or the other? So she wants to know
Yeah,
which.
I can see right there what she's saying. We're using the gray piece or tech. The gray piece or oh, the gray piece comes after this. Okay. Okay, so they can't see me.
It's pretty blurry. That's why it's,
Okay, I'm
Yeah.
gonna leave and then I'll come back.
make sure that all the other devices are turned off in the house
I
too.
don't have any devices on, just my computer.
All right.
Let's see.
Hi. Did you finger dance? So she's working with this piece, not this one. Okay, that's what she was trying to explain. This comes after she said we're going to be working with this one. It's got little holes in it. You guys see that? Or markings.
Oh, Yvonne said she was her.
Hi,
Am I okay now?
perfect. Beautiful.
All right. Okay. Thank you. Hi, Julia. How are you? Hi, Christine.
Hi, Christina.
Hello, Yvonne. Welcome, ladies. So I was showing everyone how to, let's do this again. I was showing everyone how to repair a book cover if it rips so you don't have to throw it out. And all you do is take a piece of Tyvek material. It's kind of like it's paper. And if you don't have any, if you really need it and you don't have any, you might have an envelope from the post office, the ones that where we receive mail. You can save those, and that's the same material. And you just cut out a piece, and then you glue it on with whatever glue you want or you have, and it'll repair. You do the back and the front, and it'll repair your cut or your rip. Okay, so the next thing I also said is those of you that have the kit and you want to make a copy, it's just a suggestion. You don't have to. If you want to make a copy of this reinforcer, this way you have the template and you don't have to do it over again every time you make a book this size. So then what I do or what you want to do also is put up put some tape on here or adhesive. And what I've done is I've put score tape or double-sided tape in it. Okay. So the next thing we're going to do, yes, is put this on. Put this on like this. But because what I'm going to be doing is I am going to be, if you're going to be covering up your book, ladies, with fabric or paper, this is the best time to do it right now. Or if you're not doing that, working on it right now, this is the first thing you want to do before you do this. Or you're going to cover it up with the paper and then you're going to cover your your dots there where your holes are going to be. So I am going to do that. This is also another piece of, this is called uh, text fabric. It's a type of paper mixed with fabric. And it's very, very strong. It does not rip easily. It's very strong. You can also use it. You don't have to, but you can if you like. But you don't have to. And I'm not going to, but you have it there if you want to use it. So you use this one first, like this, and then this one over it. Okay, but you don't have to do that. All right, so I am going to cover my book, and my book is going to be covered with fabric. And so I will be turning it over, front side up. And because I will also be using, for my closure, I'll be using ribbon. And you can use whatever you want. You can use any kind of closure you like. But you do have to put, if it's something like this, then you do have to put that on first. If you don't want it to show on the sides here, you'll want to do this. And I'm putting it under the fabric. Okay, Angie. Thank you, Yvonne. Okay. Abril, are you using your are you working on your book?
Bless you.
Tell me, let me know that, bless you. You're working on your book. That's great. Let me know. Okay, so this is the fabric I'm using.
Oh, how pretty.
Yeah, little buds of roses. Well, some of them are opened. They're tiny.
Oh, that's pretty.
I really liked it. Doesn't it remind you of kind of like Tilda?
Yes. How did you know what I was thinking?
Oh, well, I think Tilda too. But
Yeah.
I wasn't thinking really on Tilda for this book. For this book, my theme is going to be botanical. And the thing is, the way that I sent this book for everyone, this kit is pretty neutral. You can make it your own theme. The main thing about this is that to show you how to assemble a book in if you've never made one before. But there are very many videos on how to assemble your book. Very wonderful videos with some very real experts. Okay, and so this is how I'm going to glue mine, and I'm going to use fabric glue for that. Let's see, Abril. Abril, no, you're resting. You're not working on it. Oh, well, you have a good rest. Let's see. May I ask yes, you may ask a question. Of course. What's your question, Kim? Let's see. I'm going to be using fabric glue.
Hi, Darla. Darla's here.
Oh, Darla, hi. How are you doing today? Thank you for joining us. So I'm gluing on my ribbon.
Okay, Rosie, Kim's question
The
is
gray.
the gray stuff. Do you see it? Her
Uh-huh.
question?
Yes, the gray stuff
Okay.
that's flexible. Can you use that on your spine without the cardboard? You could, but it's not stiff enough. Your spine needs to be as hard as the cover. And this is not. See? It's flexible. Yes, wasn't that cool that she One, she still can't get over it, Maddie.
What's that?
Kim can't get over her winning.
Oh,
Yeah, she's so excited about it. And remember I told you that she had purchased one?
yes.
No, she hadn't. I thought she had.
Oh my gosh, that's awesome. Yeah,
Yeah, that's awesome.
wonderful.
Yep. So to clarify, gray stuff first, then cardboard. Yes, you can do that. Yeah. Mm-hmm. You can also, um, if you like, also you can do the do what this like the template here, like the cardboard. You can also do it to this one. But if you're going to put it under, then you don't have to. You'll do it when you do this one.
I need a new bottle of Fabri-Tac.
You need a new one.
Oh my gosh, yes. That other one is fighting me. I need to
Oh,
put it down. Yeah.
well, I got me another bottle of glue, of this glue, because they had a 60% off coupon yesterday.
Nice.
And I mean, that helps tremendously. You
Yeah.
don't want to get it at
Did
full
you do
price.
that at Joanne?
Uh-huh. Yes.
Yep, that's what I did. I love getting Fabri-Tac for 60% off.
Yes.
These book pages are so cool, Rosie. They're
Oh,
so aged.
oh,
Love
thank
them.
you.
Hardly have to do anything.
Yeah, you don't have to do anything unless you're going to change the color. Then yeah.
Okay, Rosie. So I went ahead and put the gray piece, the flexor thing,
Uh-huh.
and then you want me to go ahead and glue the hard spine piece, right, to it.
See, where are you? Let me check and see where you're at. There. Okay.
So I've glued that down, and now you want me to glue this way, right?
Let me. There. Okay.
Let you let. Okay.
Yes, that's cool. Exactly.
So that's down, and now I'm going to do this, and
Yes.
I'm making sure that it actually fits really well
Exactly.
so it's not crooked, so that when the book
Mhm.
fits this way,
Yeah, make sure you use your bone folder to crease the folds from the cover before you attach that.
perfect. Yep, run it this way.
Yes.
All right, let me do that so everybody can see. And if you do not have a bone folder, you can use your scissors too. See?
Yeah, you can do that. Just be careful not to rip your.
Oh yeah, well yeah. Don't use superhuman strength, but
No, no.
popsicle stick will work too
Right.
if you have a popsicle stick. But
Exactly.
all right, so we've got a crease.
What kind of glue did you use, Maddie?
Oh, well, I'm going to use Fabri-Tac first, but to do this, I actually went ahead and used contact cement just because it's flexible, extremely strong, and I want that spine to be, to last for the next 500 years, basically.
Exactly.
So there we go. Oh, you're welcome, Jean.
All right.
All right, so glue this down.
Yes.
All righty.
Let's see, Tammy. Tammy, where are you, Tammy? Are you working on your? You're not working on your cover yet?
Well, I wasn't sure. You know what? I always do the cover last.
Mm-hmm.
I wasn't sure what glue I should use for this. I wonder if I
Okay,
should do
like I
something
said,
stronger than.
you can use this kind. I don't know if you
Fabri-Tac.
have any of this, the PVA. This is
Yeah.
for your book binding and paper projects also.
I
Oh,
bet I
let me
might
put it
have
on
some of
me.
that somewhere.
This one here.
Oh, I need to get that. Actually, I don't have that.
Or you can use your art glitter glue. That's
PVA.
a great glue that I use all the time also.
Which one?
You- The art glitter glue. This one.
Oh, I have that. Oh, would you use
hmm
that for the
Oh
spine?
yeah, I use
For
that
the
also. I use it for
Okay.
yeah. Or you
All
can
right,
use
I'll do that.
the fabric glue also. Yeah, those
Okay.
three are really good. I mean, I'm sure there's others that are really good, but those are the ones I use all the time. So I couldn't tell you
I
of the
need to
about
get
the
that
rest.
PVA glue. I That's something I keep forgetting to get.
I'm here, but
Yes, score tape works. That's what I put on mine. On this one.
Oh, you did?
Mm.
Oh,
Not on this one because I'm not using this one today because I've already fixed mine with the Tyvek. Remember the rip?
right.
So
right.
it's
Yep.
right on the spine.
Jean Joris is here.
Cool. Hello, Jean. How are you? Oh, wow. 10 minutes to send a message? Yeah,
Hi, Jean. Hi,
exactly.
Julia.
Okay, so I think I'm good. And then I'm going to do my fold here and this one here. So yeah. Oh my God. Look at me. Did a bad job with this. Didn't even check to see if this one was straight. I just glued it.
But
So
that's
this is
great.
what you want to do, ladies. You want to check and make sure that your fabric is straight or your paper.
Oh, oh yeah.
Well, that's why it's a good thing, Rosie, because
I
people.
only did the first side. I didn't check on the second, on the back side. Okay, but it's fixable. It's okay.
No, I
And
really
even if
needed a
I
new
just
bottle of Fabri-Tac. It
that
works
you
so
need a new bottle
nice.
of fabric tack.
I said I really needed a new bottle. My other one, I was fighting with it to get, the glue out.
Mhm.
Right.
This new one, it just runs right out.
Yeah. All right. Okay. All good. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is fold it in, fold the edges in. But first, we're going to make that little cut in the corner. You don't even have to. Sometimes you can just fold the corner first, fold all your corners, glue them on, and then you make your folds like this. See? You can do that too, but I only recommend this to the ones that know how to have straight lines, unlike me. that does not know how to cut straight. So this is why this is why I have to use a different way, which is this way. On your corners, you want to leave like an eighth of an inch more of fabric or paper so that when you fold your sides, there's enough paper to fold onto that little corner there. And I don't even cut straight doing this either, okay? But that's okay. It's going to be covered up.
Yep.
It's always nice if you can do it straight, but I don't do straight. Never have, never will. I'm too old to learn that. Excuses, huh?
Right.
Yes, it does. Yeah, art glitter glue, PVA, fabric tack. Yes, those are great. All right, so now I'm going to I the reason why you're wondering probably why I do this to my glue bottle. It's because when I'm running out, this is the only way it'll come down fast.
Yeah, the fabric tack worked pretty good on this. I decided to be brave and just use
Right.
that.
Yeah, it works really good.
Yeah. I think I've usually used score tape now that I think about it for my spines.
Uh-huh. So every time
I
you
just didn't do that.
put your fabric on or your paper on the spine side of it, make sure you crease your fabric or your paper onto the creases so that it doesn't stretch it and then it'll come apart. So you got to make sure that it's all right into the creases there.
Hey, Rosie,
Uh-huh.
how many signatures are you going to have us make?
Okay, there's 3 signatures. I put 3 signatures. There's 15 sheets of paper of the folded ones. And then you get 5 per signature. Plus the other papers that you'll want to add on there, the ones that are not folded. Plus your envelopes and yeah.
Right, because I'm sure that folks are probably wondering how many pages they should have per signature and how many.
Yeah, you can have up to 14 pages per signature.
Oh, 14. Oh.
Yeah, well, it's with this one, the ones I send, there's 5 per signature, but when you add up both sides of the page, it makes 10. You have
Yeah.
10 pages. So in total, you'll have 30 plus the ones that you have on there that are not folded. Okay, so on this side here, where the ribbon is, the closure, it's still gonna fold this way, but then I will be folding it back out like this. Okay. Is anyone working on their book today with us?
Oh, hi, Sierra.
Oh,
And
I don't see her
Kathy.
yet.
Hey, Sierra. Hey, Kathy.
Hello, ladies.
There's something else I can help with?
Okay.
I don't see them. Why aren't they coming up on my screen?
Hopefully, it's
You
not
don't
like
see.
yesterday. Remember yesterday where I couldn't see chat, where I had to go to YouTube to
Oh,
see.
there's Sierra.
Oh, you got it?
Only see. Oh, there's Kathy too now. Okay. Yeah, I have a very slow lag. It's all like always. Very slow.
I almost want to hoard this coffee dyed paper.
Oh,
I just love it.
yeah. All right. This is something that we cannot rush, ladies. The cover. You don't want to
Right.
rush your cover because that's what's going to show.
No.
Really?
Huh?
What if somebody does not want to cover their book?
They don't have to cover the book. Like I said, they don't have to cover their book. They'll just have to do something with the spine, cover the spine only because they don't want all those letters on there. You can just cover your spine. I've done that before. Remember the book that I sold not too long ago?
No, I know.
I didn't cover the spine.
No, I know. I'm just making sure that we're sharing that with folks so that they know, that they have options. If they don't want to cover it, then what are their options? If they like their color or their
Yeah,
color.
they don't cover it. They can just do decorate it. Okay, I need to put this.
Kim says she's in the midst of glue.
Yeah, me too. I'm pouring glue.
Oh, Sandra. Hi, Sandra.
Hello, Sandrita.
Hey, Sandra.
Oh, is Kateri? Is Kateri
Yes,
here?
Kateri was here. I don't know if she still
I
is.
didn't
There she
see
is.
her.
What did she say about her
I
mom?
see Julia. Oh, there she is.
Oh.
Hi, Kateri. I don't think I knew you were in here.
Yeah, she's been here.
Oh, gee, I must have been focused. Okay, Rosie, did you say we use 15 pages for each signature?
No,
15 different pages?
five.
No, or we want
It's
a
15
total of
total. that you
Oh,
got
okay, good. Because
the
I'm like,
folded
this would
ones.
be way too thick by the time.
No, no, the
Okay, I'm
folded
good
ones,
then.
you got 15 total and 5 per
Yeah.
signature, plus the ones that are not folded.
Yep.
Like you'll want to put some of those on each signature.
Okay.
Mm.
Okay, so the corners can be a little difficult sometimes, especially when you're using fabric and the fabric tack, because you have to touch it with your fingers and then you get your hands all gooey
Yeah.
with the fabric tack. It's kind of like fabric tack works wonders, but it's a little messy to work with sometimes.
Yes,
Yeah.
covers are fun.
Messy.
Yes.
No matter what bottle you use, well, at least I sometimes have that. Okay, so there. My front cover done. And see here when I unglued it back again, I got some of those.
Oh, yeah.
But it's okay with me because I'm not going to leave it just like this. I'm going to cover part of it. So now the inside, and on this one, you want to make your folds because you don't want it to be just, raw edges. So you want to make your folds and mine's gonna go like that and like this. And then I'll glue it down. So you just gotta work it, like make sure it's as straight as possible. That's okay, Clem. We're not competing.
No, I
It's
think
not a competition. You have to take your time with it. Don't worry, I'm not very very ahead of the game either. So
okay, Darla.
your
Bye.
fabric, let's see, Kim, your my fabric's not sticking to that flimsy great stuff. What
Bye,
flimsy?
Darla.
Uh, what kind of glue are you using? Darla, you're leaving us. Okay, well, thank you for coming by. Mm, you have a great evening yourself. Thank you so much. That's right, Iman. Speed is definitely not a factor here. No, not at all. If you have double-sided tape, Kim, you might want to try that instead. So I am gluing my edges on my fabric.
Hey, Rosie,
Uh-huh.
did you want to explain how you're covering the spine now, the little holes and or the marking?
Yes. Are you ready for that or what?
No, no, you're doing it now, and they're watching you.
The little holes? No, I'm not covering the little holes. I'm not doing, you mean the spine?
Right.
I'm not doing that yet.
Oh, okay. Oh, your spine.
Right now, I'm still working on my fabric.
Your
What
spine.
you see here, that's
Yeah,
not Tyvek.
gotcha.
Yeah, yeah.
My bad. I thought it was being covered. I saw brown.
There is brown though. It's the
Yes, fine.
yeah.
Kim said 3 and 1.
Okay, yeah. It's the same as the fabric tack, and it's not working. Try if you have Kim, if you have double-sided tape, try that. No, well, it can't be you. Okay, so now I'm going to glue it on, and I am going to start in the middle to make sure that I have all my creases. So I'm going to work it with the bone folder right in the creases. You know you could use put on your your template on there before you do your fabric or your paper. If you make another copy, like I said before, of the template, that way you have one so
Oh,
that
yeah.
you can make your holes on it. Use it for that.
That's a good idea.
Yeah. If you want to put it under. Okay. You can also glue on your paper or your fabric with, if you have one of those Xyron machines, you can also put the adhesive on it. That's what I do sometimes. It's much easier that way. I mean, it's not as messy. It's actually not messy at all.
Excuse me.
So you can use your bone folder, or if you have one of these bigger ones, you can also use that one. But don't press too hard. If you're using fabric, don't press too hard because you may wrinkle your fabric. See, that's why I'm using the bone folder. I just do it a little at a time. Or you can use a brayer also. Yeah, this is something you want to do slowly because you only have one chance at it. You could always repair it, yes, but why would you want to go through that trouble? Let's see. Is Maddie and Abril also making one? Yes, Maddie's here making hers too. I may have missed it.
Kim,
Oh, they're here. Maddie's here working on hers.
did you read what Kim wrote? She said, Jesus, take the wheel.
What? Jesus, take the wheel. Oh, Kim.
Aw.
Yes, Kim, this is the inside. I've already worked on the outside, remember?
And Kim, you don't have to use fabric. I'm using paper, and I'm actually going to leave my cover the way that it is because I like it.
Exactly.
So for the cover, I'm doing nothing other than probably adding a closure. And for the inside, I am not doing fabric, I'm actually using paper and creating panels out of paper. So you have, other options.
You have options. Yeah. You have options, Kim.
Can you
Like
see?
I told you, you use paper, you can use fabric, but I chose to use fabric on mine.
Rosie,
I huh?
would you mind putting it on me for just a second? The girls are asking. So I'm gonna leave my cover just like it is. I'm just gonna create some kind of a closure here. And as far as my inside, I'm gonna go ahead and add paper panels, see, to help me kind of cover that. But what I'm doing is to give it a little something, because I do like this teal paper and it kind of matches the scheme that I'm gonna go with. All that I am doing is I'm using, the distressing tool to kind of give it that jagged look. And you can do that, of course, with your scissors too, if you do not have one of those. And then I'm just going to go ahead and distress it a bit, see? And then it's going to look like that, see? Well, neater, but yes, you get the point, right? So you see? So paper, simple. You could use paper and still make it look kind of cool. Thank you, Rosie.
When I'm ready to shut my own spine off. I glued the paper protecting the table to the fabric. Now I can't find the cardboard spine.
Aw.
Kim. Okay.
Oh, she spilled her
Hi,
soda.
hi, Therese. How are you?
And
Oh my goodness. Too late. I got cut the spine off. I spilled my soda all over the stuff. Oh, Kim. Oh,
okay, that's just added,
oh my God.
added color.
Right. That's
Uh,
right.
what
Wow.
Look at the positive.
Oh, they were asking about what I did with mine. I did what Rosie said. I put the that special gray fabric to reinforce it first, that paper fabric, and then I went ahead and added the spine, like the brown cardboard. That's it.
I'm going to show you right now how to do that, okay? We're going step by step.
Oh, thanks, ladies.
Kim, you can start over. That's fine, Jean. But did you make a template of your, you don't have to have, I mean, you can just eyeball it too. To make the holes, you don't have to have a template, really. You can just eyeball it if you like. Just the template makes it easier,
Yep.
and that's it. I mean, but it's not hard to do.
I never have a template, Jean. That was just an extra, like, lovely thought that Rosie included for us to make it a little bit easier.
Yeah, because there's some people have never made one, and
But
that's the whole idea for the tutorials. Their tutorials are done for people that have never made that certain type of project. But really, yeah, if you've already made one before, you don't need a template. You know how to eyeball it.
yeah, and even if you've never made one, I mean, my first one we ever did, I didn't use a template. No one gave me a template.
Yeah, you don't have to use a template.
Just kind of, you can use your ruler and measure and just, spread it evenly.
That's the thing. If you don't want to use any of that, I mean, that's why you get your template. But you can just eyeball it without doing anything. Nothing really, just. But it's nice to have the template ready. So there,
I
see?
was excited to see the template.
Yeah.
I might just keep it for
Yeah,
future
some people like
reference.
having the template. So see, I've already did my cover. the inside and the outside with along with my closure. Yes, Kim, that's the spirit.
Yep.
Okay. So we are ready for the reinforcer or the yes. The reason why I don't care to cover mine, it's because I'm going to cover it with all the papers and it's not really going to show much. It's not going to show hardly any after I put the papers on there. So this is why I don't
Right.
like doing that. So the only thing you have to be careful of when you do your template is to make sure that it's not sticking up on your up here or on the bottom. Try to even out your sides, bottom, top and bottom. And do it slowly also, just like you do your cover, so that it doesn't come out crooked. Just like this. Because if it's on crooked, your book is going to be crooked. Your covers will be like crooked like that. And you want it to be as straight as possible like this for the ends to meet. All right, let's see. I need a little bit of glue. I noticed on screen that I need a little bit of glue here, see? So we're going to do that.
Angie has a question, Rosie.
Okay. How do you take out the pages? I am out of the circle and would like to know. I have never made one before and would like to. How do you take out the pages? You mean, oh, you mean how do you put the pages on the cover? Is that what you mean, Angie? Let's see. All right.
Oh, she wants to know, how do you gut a book?
How do you what?
Gut.
Gut? Oh, how do you gut a book? Very carefully, Angie. So you don't rip your cover like I ripped mine. Okay, I'll explain that really quick. Let me see. Let me get.
And there are tons of videos, Angie, by the way.
Yes, tons of them. Okay, so it's very easy. All you have to do is be careful not to rip your cover. Okay, so here's the book, right? So what you do is you open it up. You open up, and then you take your whatever you're going to use, like your one of these utility knives, or I don't know if you're going to use something different, but this is the best thing to use. Okay, so you just open your front cover, and then you cut along close to the side of the book, not the cover, so that you don't go accidentally and rip your cover, your spine. So that's how you cut. You cut slowly, 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 as close as possible to the book, the binding of the book. And then this part here is not glued on, so that's a good part of it. And then you do the other side the same way. That's how you do it, Angie. And then you just clean it up right here because you'll get a little bit of paper that's stuck on there, and you want to clean it up good so that you can put your template on there evenly. Yeah? That's okay. Don't worry. You are all telling me someone like me. You all know me by now. Not smart. Oh, Angie. You're smart enough, Angie. Come on. Okay, so now I'm going to take the peel it off. And I don't take mine off all the way because I don't want to mess it up. So I do it slowly. Slowly, slowly. And I grab, like, go down halfways. And first, before I tape it up there, I make sure that this is going to be even with this part up here. And I'm very good at doing things not even. So yes, before I really press on it, I want to make sure that it's going to close on both sides also there like this. Now I can press on it and then take the rest off, pull it off, and some more. Make sure that it's closing. Yes. And there. That's how you do it. You press really hard on it. Where's my, here it is, foam folder. So you want to make sure that it's all nice and glued on there. Use this side of your bone folder or whatever you're using, use the flat side so that it sticks on really well. Then the other side. And there you have it. See? Angie says she's having a hard time finding free images and printing them.
I read, yeah.
Oh.
I mean, it's just searching. I mean, there's not much to. Sorry, Angie. You just kind of open.
Angie, you can Google them.
Yeah, she knows. We talked about
Google it, and you do get free images. There's a lot of free images that you can download. I like it. I like it. Me gusta, gusta.
Yay.
Like a Brill says. Me gusta, gusta. Okay. Next thing. Now we're going to work on our signatures. Yay.
Yay.
Okay, so this is all done already. Now we're gonna put our signatures together. We'll put this aside. And here are our signatures. And one thing you'll want to do with your signatures is that you're gonna need to cut them down from the top, from the height. Okay. I've already cut all of mine, most of, well, all of them except for one, so that I can show you. These are, except the ones that are folded on the sides. You want to do those also, but first you want to do the ones that don't have the folds, because these are the ones with the folds. They're long, they're the document size, and I added these so that you can have tucks, enough paper for tucks. So you get your papers or your pages.
Hi, Carrie.
And you're going to want to trim them down to 7.5 if you want to take notes on this, or if you want to do the measuring yourself. So you just cut it down to 7.5. Hi, Stephanie. Oh, thank you for coming.
Hi, Steph.
Oh, Carrie's
Hi,
here.
Stephanie.
Hello, Carrie. Is this your first time here, Carrie? Carrie Little C. Plaster.
We know her. Hi, Kate.
Oh, okay, I've never met her. Well, thank you for coming, Carrie. Hello,
Hi,
Katie.
Katie.
Welcome, ladies. Okay, so we'll cut this down to 7.5. So you'll need to cut down all your pages, okay? And if you like, you can cut on the side also, like about 1/8 of an inch, because after you add your template to your book, it's going to take about that much off of your cover, and so your pages will stick out just a little bit. See, just a little bit. But I really don't mind.
I like it.
Yeah, because you can always do something with the edges. You can like tatter them and do some edging, like on some of mine. I don't have any like that, but on some of the pages from your kits, I did cut some tattering on them with some of my edgers. So yeah. Okay. So that's what you do. Now what we're gonna do is have a lot of fun. So you'll want to cut these down too, also to 7.5. And then I did fold these for you, but you might want to fold it more, because the width here is going to be a little, you want it to be the same as the rest of the pages. Because when I made the folds, I left it like about 1/4 of an inch wider than these. So I've already done my folds. And I don't even mind if there's other lines on them from the previous fold. I don't mind that, because I mean the papers are already aged looking, and I think that gives it the more stuff it has on there, to me, the more character that it gives them. So okay, so you have 15, 7, 8, 10, 12, 14, 15. You have 15 altogether. Plus you have all of these. You have all these and envelopes and these pages here. So you're going to want to do your signatures with all of these. Okay, so that's what we're going to do right now. You'll probably, yes, you'll need to cut some of these also a little bit. So the first thing you want to do is divide. This is what I do. I divide my signatures. That's 1, 2, 3, 5.
Rosie,
Yes,
I have a question for you in chat.
let's see. Question, ladies. Okay, let's have it.
No, Therese asked you if there are any kits available.
Oh, yes, I have a couple of kits.
Oh, you did?
Yeah,
Oh.
I actually have two of them.
Woohoo.
I have two if anyone is interested. Did you have a question, Katie?
No, that was it.
Okay, because she says your question, ladies. Oh, you mean you're meaning to us. Okay. Mark. Mark is here. Who's Mark? Let's see. I don't see Mark. Oh, Val is here. Hi, Val. Thank you for coming. They're $40. Shipping is included, Therese. Jean, if you are here, please say something. Yes, Kim, I did say I'm going to have fun. We're all going to have fun. All right. Okay.
Yvonne said, some people you'll love it.
Oh, thank you, Yvonne. You're welcome, Therese. Okay, so I don't know how big. I think this is also the same as these. Yes, because I made copies. So yes, this will measure the same. You just have to trim on the top, like I said, to 7.5 inches. And that's what I will do right now. I will trim my papers and then I'll show you how you can divide them onto your signatures. You can make them, you will want even amount of papers or pages on your signatures. There's one. So just make your folds as even as possible. Use your bone folder for the crease. Tammy, are you working on your spine on your book now? Tammy? Tammy? What happened to Tammy?
Do you see her on the bottom of the screen anywhere?
Oh.
Yes, I do.
I'm
Okay,
still
I'm gonna
here?
put it on you. I'm gonna put it on you for a minute so we can see where you're at. Oh, look at that. I see pretties.
Oh, okay, I'll show you. I decided to get brave and do my cover first.
Great.
So I'm loving this paper collection that I got. So I think I'm going to use it for my cover.
Yes, that's
The
beautiful.
blue. Since it's a blue book, I think this will look nice.
Right.
I think I'm going to put it on with score tape right now. And Rosie, I
Uh-huh.
absolutely love the little cross stitch. I caught them so
The
I
what,
can
hon?
use them
Oh,
everywhere.
those,
And I
yes,
don't,
yes. I
yeah.
copied
And then
those
I just
from my book
yes,
that I have from
that was
um
a good
cross stitch.
idea.
Yes,
A
and
cross stitch
that's
book. Oh,
vintage. That's a vintage book.
I love it.
So
Love it. Love it. That's
so
one
you
of my
can use those
favorite
for
parts of the
borders.
kit.
Yeah, those are
Yeah.
borders.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's what I'm gonna do.
So what I did, ladies, I cut. You can. I don't. I'm not gonna even put it on me, but you can see that I cut along this edge on the ledger paper, just because I don't want it to be a blank piece of paper there. And so thank you, Kim.
Thanks, Jean. Hi,
I hope you
Katie.
like yours when you get it. Okay, so we all got one. I don't know if I put two in some of the kits of the ledger one or even the envelopes, but you should get at least one. And the reason why I'm putting maybe more than what the kit has is because it is a book, and this is the only chance I have to add whatever I want to add to it. Generally, I would just use what's in the kit because I can always change it around, add more to it. But on a book, you can't add more pages once it's sewn on there. So that's why I might be adding a little more than what the kit comes with, but I don't think so. Maybe one page or two. I don't know. I just threw things in there on my kit. So, okay. So I think that I'm ready to assemble my my signatures. And so I have my three signatures here, right? Okay, I'm going to put it on me now. Okay, so I have my three signatures. 1, 2, 3. And you can even use these pieces. Don't throw these out. You can use these after you cut your pages. Okay, so you want to divide them all into equal parts. So see how I have the whites? You want to, if you want to distress them before you add them to the pages, it's a good time to do it before you assemble your book. Distress anything you want to distress, or you can just put it in like that if you like. I'm going to distress one, but I'm not going to do it now. I'm going to do it after because I don't want to, use up more time, more of your time, or we'll have a very long tutorial. So I am going to add it to one of my pages like this. You can either add it like this or you can add it this way. You can put it inside your page like this and there. And then you're going to take the next signature and do the same thing with another paper, similar or the same. I personally don't like all my pages, all my signatures to be the same, but some people do. Like this one's going to have this.
Rosie,
Yes,
Kim is asking for 5 minutes, please, I believe.
you need 5 minutes, hon? We normally don't take breaks when we do tutorials. It's okay to do a long tutorial, Yvonne?
Oh, yeah.
All right, let's see. Is it because you want to fix your your book, Kim? Because you can always go back and watch the video. This way you slow it down as much as you want. You take your time on it. Let me see. You take a 5 minute. So everyone wants a five. I mean, I don't know. This is unusual. Mm, you can always come back like me. Kim.
Hi, Cheryl.
Hello, Cheryl. Welcome.
Can you show us what to do with the envelopes? Jean,
Yes, yes. I'm on that process right now. I'm in the process of doing that. I'm putting on already all everything that's gonna go in here in the signatures, which is the page, some more pages, and the envelopes. So yeah, let's see. Okay, that's okay. I'm going to watch and then come back.
exactly. Yeah.
Exact. Yes, yes. That's the best thing to do, Kim. Let's see. Kathy, did I say hi to Kathy? If I didn't say hi to you, Kathy, I'm sorry. Okay. Now, now I'm gonna put this one under because it's I already put a page in it or a piece of paper. Then I'm gonna do the same thing. The next one. You can. You also have all these pages to put in there. And if you want to distress everything, you need to distress it before you put it in the book. It makes it a lot more easier. And then you every page or everything you use, you want to fold it in half. It makes it a lot easier to fit it into your signature. So all the pages that are smaller than your original page should all go in the middle so that when you sew onto it, at least one part will be sewed on.
Cheryl
You
has
don't want, what are we doing? We're working on the journal book kit, the junk journal. And right now we're working on the signatures. We've already done the cover. See, this is the cover. I used fabric, but you can use paper or you can leave it. If you like the way it looks on the outside, you just leave it that way and just cover your spine where all the letters are. These are Reader's Digest covers, but you can use any kind of book you want, any kind. Okay. So like I was saying on these pages, the smaller ones, you do want to either put them in the middle or if you like, you can put them onto the side, the top or the bottom. So as long as you get a grab of them with the thread. So I like putting them in the middle. So I'm putting mine in the middle and then to the next one. And it's a good idea for you to use all the paper that I send you. So this one's gonna go on the inside like this. And then the next one, the next signature, I'll put another one of these in here. And like I said before, you can either fold it like this or this way. Either way, you'll have one blank and one with the ledger. And on the blank one, you can use it for journaling. Or if you want to do some art on here, you know, anything you want to do. You make it your own theme. And add more to it. More, add more of your own pages to it. So this one's going to go, I'm going to fold this the other way and put it on the outside. And then we'll put some envelopes. Look, Katie, these are the envelopes I got from you, Katie. I distressed them. I did the coffee dye on them. Who's in the hospital? Or you're still in the hospital? Oh, Stephanie, you're still in the hospital, Stephanie? Oh, it's been a rough week. Oh. Well, I hope you're feeling better, Stephanie.
Oh, Stephanie, I didn't know. I'm sorry. I'll be praying for you.
So you have your envelopes, and these here, this one here is opened. So if you want, you can cut it right in the middle so that you're able to open it, and we'll do that right now. And you can even cut it this way on the sides if you like. Make a little slit. Well, as cut as much as you want. See, I'm cutting this much so that it doesn't get in the way, doesn't bend. Like this. And then also on this side. Like that. Like this. So I'm putting it like this, right in the middle. So when you open up your page, you can open your envelope very easily like this. You have two pockets here. Like that. Okay. And then we'll put another envelope on. And these other envelopes, they're sealed. And if they're not, go ahead and seal them. And then you can make a slit on the sides. And then there'll be side pockets like this. And that's what I am going to do right now. I'm running out of room. Yeah, I don't know what things anymore. Okay, so we'll cut a little slit off of this envelope on both sides.
Let me know if my distressing gets too loud and I'll remute again.
Oh, no, I'm fine.
No, I've been muted the whole time, but I'm not sure how loud it is.
Oh no, it's not bad. Unless they can't hear me, I can hear you. Good. I mean, so I'll do that since I have the cutter here, the trimmer. I'll just do that to all of them.
Hey, Tammy.
Yes.
For some reason, oh, there she is.
By the way, I love that paper. What paper line was that?
This is my new obsession. It's 49 in Market.
Oh yes, the 49 in Market. Oh, beautiful paper.
It is beautiful.
Okay, Stephanie.
Vintage Remnants. This is the first project I've used it on. Yeah, I really like this paper.
I was going to say yay for using it because I know when we love something, we hoard it. So I'm glad you're using it.
So this envelope is open on the top, and I'll leave that one like that. So this way it's a top loading pocket. And if you get your envelopes, some of them will be, the flaps will be glued on like halfway. Just go ahead and glue it on all the way.
And Rosie,
Yes.
you know what's another pointer?
What's that?
You know what's another good pointer?
What?
If they're working with paper that's a little bit thin and they're going to be creasing it to make pockets, they want to go ahead and reinforce it.
Exactly. Yes.
You know, on the edges. Actually, here, you want me to show you real quick what I did?
What you're doing? Let me put it on you.
And I'll show them what I did. Well, not what I'm doing. I'm distressing them, but images. But in places where, well, I have my 3 signatures done already. See?
Cool.
So that's what they look like on that side. That's what they're going to look like. And you want to make sure, you know, like Rosie said, you don't want it to be too wide because you do not want it to be, I mean, not that an alligator is horrendous, but you do want it to have even some room so that when you're adding embellishments and stuff and your tags, you still have room for expansion this way. But just to show you, let me find a piece. Oh, okay. So here's one of the envelopes that Rosie gave us. The one she's actually showing now, which is the one that's at the top. So there's that. But let me show you one that I went ahead and enforced. Hang on. I did have one. Well, that's one, but no, that doesn't really count. Hang on. Oh, I just had one. Here we go. I just had it. I was just playing with it. Now I can't find it. Why?
Got lost.
It's lost. No, I'll find it in a second. Oh, here's a perfect example. So this one was really brittle. So when I went ahead to distress it, I realized that it was brittle for me. So I went ahead and I added a bit of washi and also on the spine just to kind of reinforce it. A, it gives it some color. And then B, which, you know, helps it to coordinate with the images I'm going to be working with. But, and even on these, see how I went ahead and reinforced them with washi? So if you notice, if you're concerned with any of the pages from Go, and you're thinking, you know, that might come apart later, you want to reinforce them at this point in time. Like Rosie said, you don't want to put your stuff in there and then try and mess with it. You want to try and, you know, do that. And even the distressing, like Rosie said, see, I did all my edges. I did them all pretty jagged. And I stressed them all, the doilies and all that, just to make sure that I don't have to mess with it once it's already in place.
Right.
Okay.
Okie dokie.
Yes. And
Got it, ladies. Okay, so Kim, you want me to show you the envelope? Which one had the one that let me see, I have it right here.
Is what a pocket, Kim?
The one with the pockets?
No, she's asking me, Maddie, is that a pocket? Which, something in here or here? I made pockets also covers.
Yeah, at the beginning she said, show me again, I'm on. Rosie, show me again, I'm on. And then she says the envelope. And then she says, very pretty, I think to you. And then Maddie, is that a pocket?
I know which one was a pocket.
Okay, let's see. Let me find that other, the one that I think it's the one that I think you're talking about.
Is she talking about this
Are you talking about this one, Kim? Oops, I'm not on. Let me go on me. Let's see. Is this the one you're talking about, Kim? That I cut right now? Let me know. Yes, she added glue to. Did you add glue to the washi, right,
Oh,
Maddie?
Absolutely. Every
Uh-huh. Right.
Maddie,
Okay. Let me know, Kim, if this is the pocket, the envelope you're talking about.
yes, don't you need to
Yes, don't you need to reinforce that? No. No, this one you don't need to reinforce at all. See, it's complete. Only the ones that are undone, unglued, and that happens when you do your staining, your dyeing, they get wet. So if unless you glue them on first, then nothing happens. But if they're not glued on and they don't have this little paper, some of them don't have this paper on the adhesive part of it, and so those are fine. Okay, unless they're like I said, unless they've come undone in some areas or places, then you can glue those on back. Yes, sewing envelopes is cool. I love that. No, you don't have to do that to the envelopes so that they're not flimsy. But you can sew if you like. I mean, I love the sewing part. I really encourage that. I would do that, but like I said again, it would take so long to do the tutorial. So I pretty much show you the basics. Okay, but you can do that and more to your books. So much more that I'm not going to be teaching you or explaining to you. There's so much that you can do. So right now, like I said, I'm doing all the signatures. We are filling them in with the envelopes, with the other papers. Okay. You kind of don't want to repeat the same thing over on the same signature. See, now this one is all closed up. So I'm going to cut it on the sides. So they're going to be side pockets. And that's always better to do before you assemble the book, because you'll have a very hard time once it's all sewn in there. And all you need to do is just one little slit. It doesn't, like a 16th of an inch to an eighth of an inch is good. Unless you want them to be short, small pockets. And then here's another one that I have to do the same thing to it. This one actually already has the slit on the top, and I didn't even notice. See, but that's okay. This one, I'll put it in on the inside. All of this is what you want to do with it. And then the next signature, put something else in there. Put a page. And I really encourage you to add more of your own papers. If you've got, depending on what you want to make it, like if you want to make it a, let's say a 50s theme, then you want to add some of your 50s ephemera in it or to it. See, so they're becoming bigger and bigger. Let's see. Uh, Hi, Kat. How you doing? Eddie, sorry I couldn't stay for Madison's party yesterday. My sister-in-law is in the hospital. Tumors and lung liver. Oh my goodness. So sorry about that, Kat. Let's see, will either of you ladies be doing top loading pockets or flips? Yes. Yes, we'll be doing that. Um, but those you do them on top of your pages. You don't sew them on unless you want to.
Who's snoring?
Stop it.
Oh, well, if I can hear it, they can hear it. I'm not like I'm telling them to hear.
Oh my gosh.
That's a good thing. There's nothing wrong with snoring. It's delicious.
Look what I'm going to add to mine. Look.
Ooh, fairy.
Yeah, I just had this page on there. I'm like, oh, I need to add this to it. So yes, I'm gonna add this to it.
See, people thought somebody was green. It's better they know for sure. It was me, Kathy.
Oh my no. It's snoring, Kathy. Oh, I'm so embarrassed.
Why are you embarrassed?
Oh my god.
That's what my husband says. Madison snores.
Yep, and in the middle of the day while you're doing a tutorial? No.
I'm no.
Oh goodness. Okay. I'm gonna do it this way. This one's gonna go on the outside. And that's bigger than my page. No, yeah, it's the same. All right. Okay. Next, let's put in one of these vellum ones, and you want to distress it, you distress it. I'm not going to do that right now. I'm going to put it right on here. So you can see that I'm doing one page at a time on each signature, right? And so I leave it like this until I'm done with the third one, and then I come back and put it under here, put it under, put this under. What's funny?
Keep going. I'm sorry. I'll mute.
What?
Nothing. I'm going to mute myself. Keep going.
Why? What did I say that was funny or what?
Stop. Go. See, I'm interrupting the tutorial. Never mind. Just go.
Sounded like how my cat used to. Oh, Kathy! He has been dead of. Oh my goodness gracious! Oh, Kathy! Now it reminded you of it. Tammy, you're muted too.
Huh? No,
You're not
Angie said
muted,
I
right?
need to talk more, and I said I can't interrupt Rosie when she's teaching.
Oh,
She's joking.
Maddie, no, Angie, you haven't upset it, Maddie. She's laughing. She's not mad. She's laughing.
What? No, I'm just muted. I'm laughing.
Yeah, she's like, did I upset you?
No, nobody's upset me over what? Or did I miss something? Did you say? I might have missed it. Maybe.
It's right there.
I'm kidding. I'm kidding. We'll never get it.
All right. Okay. Okay, so I think. All right. Okay, so let's say that this page, I added a page on the inside, right? I added this on the inside. So now I want to go and do something else, but on the outside. Okay, so that's how you're going to be doing it. Like if you already have something in your page and you say, oh, that one's already, well, no, you can add more to it. Add it on the outside. And you can even add it on the inside. You can just keep adding to it. You guys are funny. Okay. Okay, so this one's gonna go down here. And I think I don't want to do any more vellum. I think I had too many pages of vellum here. I get all the leftovers. Sometimes it's a lot and sometimes it's none. All right. Okay, so let me see. What else do I have here that I want to add? Okay, so I'm going to add this piece, this folder page with the one with a tab. I'm going to add it to there, but I actually wanted to make a pocket, so maybe I'm not going to add it right now, till later to make a pocket. The one that I do want to add to one of the pages, I think it's this one. And anyone here has one of my kits, don't forget to look inside your pocket because you get some cheesecloth. Okay, so I am going to fold this one in half like this. It's a little hard because of this, you know how they glue it right here, right in the middle? That's what's a little hard. Because it's kind of stiff on that side. So just make your fold. You use your bone folder like that. And there it is. So you have a pocket here and a tuck. This one I distressed it for you on the inside, but not the outside. So you always have the choice of distressing it more or not. So this one's going to be here, but this part here, I'm going to cut it off. There's no need for this one. Unless you want to fold it back like this, your flap. And you can use it as a tuck also, like that. But it seems that this one you will have enough to sew it on top and the bottom, and probably even the middle. Okay, so that's that one there. Then let's see if there's more.
Aw, did you say hi to Edie, Rosie?
I'm sorry?
Did you say hi to Edie?
Oh, where's Edie? Oh, Edie. Oh, there she is.
There she
Hi,
is.
Edie. How are you?
She's happy to be here and join
Yes,
the
thank you so
Woo-hoo.
much. Thank you so much for joining us.
I can translate time zones. That makes two, honey.
Okay, so now we're gonna put this one here and then right here. So this one already has, on this one I'm gonna add something to on the inside because it's got something already on the outside.
Oh, Cheryl's leaving. Bye, Cheryl.
Hi,
Bye,
Cheryl.
bye, Cheryl. Have a great evening. Thank you for coming. Welcome back, Sandra. You were in Napland? Oh,
Where's Naplin? Oh, wait.
Napland. I think she was taking a nap.
Oh, Napland. I'm thinking Nepal? Never
You're
mind.
like, I want to be there.
Oh, never mind me. Just ignore me. Move on.
Moving on.
Moving on.
Okay, let's see. Might as well use all my vellum here, right?
Madison distressed our vellum. It looks so cool.
Yes. I'm going to do it, but after. But imagine if I start
I know.
doing all the distress right now. No, I'll never assemble the book.
Madison broke out the colors and went to town. Hey, Zoe.
Yes. Zoe's here? Or
Yeah.
who? Oh, Zoe. Hi, Zoe. Thank you for coming.
Oh, you got a stepbrother now? Congrats.
Oh, wow.
Not know that.
A lot of work for the 4-year-old. You better believe it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, this one that's two already. Okay, so I think I'm ready. Yes. So all of my papers or all of my signatures have at least 2 different things in them. This one has the envelope, the page. Oh, I need something in there. And this one doesn't have anything. Let's see. Let's put one of these pages in there. There's some really cool pages that I put in there for you ladies and gents, whoever. They're very thick pages. Very thick, very old pages. These are really cool for pockets. But see, when you hold it,
They're brittle.
for this, it's brittle because it's so old.
Right. I'm using mine for tags and embellishments.
Yeah, that's what they're good for.
Yeah. They're not.
I am going to leave this one that I already folded. I'm going to leave it in there. So,
But if you do want to use them like that, you can again reinforce them with washi or additional paper because
right.
probably break out of the signature.
Yes, very true. Okay. All right. So once you have all your signatures ready with all the papers that you want in them or ephemera, then you want to make sure that they're all in place. They're all right in the middle. They're all evenly from top to bottom. That's the key there. They all have to be all right in the middle. Then you're going to put all of them together. One over the other. Then you get, so I got this one from this stack. And I'm going to get this one from this stack. This one has 2. like this, one over the other. Make sure that they're all nice and even as possible. They're not going to be perfect, but they shouldn't be too crooked. So here's one, and it has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. There's 24, let's say, pages in all, although they're not all pages because some are envelopes and some are pieces of paper like a vellum. So you have all those together like that. And then I suggest or recommend that you put a clip on it so they don't move out of place. Just clip them together while you do the rest of your signatures, let's say. Put it aside, and then we're going to do this one. Uh, Zoe, you wish you can smoke in your bedroom? Oh, wow. Okay, so we're doing the same thing with this one. Just make sure, like I said before, all your papers are evenly, your pages, and your envelopes should be centered. Or if you want them like on top or the bottom, that's fine too, as long as they, as long as one hole is, um, at least, sorry, that at least one, it'll get a hold of it'll be held by the string or the thread, at least on one side. So like this. So I have two.
Oh yes, Kat. That was from Tammy, who's here also. Wasn't that awesome?
What was that?
Talking about little men.
Oh,
Yeah.
yes.
Not as popular as Little Women, but yeah. Wouldn't that be a cool book for, oh my gosh, for making a journal with? Oh,
Combining little men and little women together.
wouldn't that be cool?
Mm-hmm.
You know what would be cool, Rosie?
Yes.
Do little men on one side and flip it over and do little women on the other side. To do like half
Yeah.
of the meat.
Yes.
And that's the thing, guys. Any theme you like. That's why Rosie left this open. Any theme you guys want, you can make your journal. Anything.
Definitely, definitely. Yeah, you will want to add your own take on it, like Maddie's doing. Maddie is doing a lot of her colors on it, and it's gonna be a very nice, colorful journal.
Oh, thank you. And Tammy with that gorgeous paper. Oh my God.
We do need color in our lives, don't we?
Mhm. Oh, look at Peter Rabbit. Oh, Cat, I have something. You gotta PM me. I gotta send your way.
Okay, so there I have all my 3 signatures ready to go. Oh, they're not perfect, but they're as straight as I could possibly get them. See?
Yep. And that's also the fun of junk journals, right? That's why they're called junk journals. They're not supposed to be
Mhm.
perfect.
Right. Anything handmade is not perfect.
Yeah, that'd be boring.
All right, so let's get ready with our needle and thread.
Let's do it. I'm so excited.
Okay,
Oh,
so there's
this is
my
the
3
part that
signatures.
scares me.
Now, there's 2 ways that you can make your book very sturdy. I sometimes sew my signatures separate from the book to make it easier for me uh when they have a lot of papers, a lot of pages. I'll do them separately. I'll do the signatures first and then I'll do it on the book. But I see a lot of people and I've done it too where you put your signature at the same time on the signatures and on the cover. That's a little more challenging. I'll show you to do it this way. If you're a first timer, you'll want to do it probably that way, this way where each signature separate and then on the book. So we'll do that. And so what you're going to need to sew your signatures is some nice, sturdy, strong thread. It can be upholstery. It can be the hemp. It can be like this one is for bookbinding. It doesn't have to be this one, but like I said, it has to be a very sturdy and strong thread so that it doesn't break on you. And then you'll need a large needle with a mainly with the a big eye. And so this is the thread that I'm going to be using. And this one has wax. It has wax so that it's slides through the paper better, through the holes. But it doesn't have to be that way either.
And here's a tip. If you don't have a wax thread and you want one, just run your thread through a candle.
Exactly. Very good tip. And then you'll need an awl. Awl. You can either, and if you don't have one of those, you can use your pokey stick. One like this. Let me see. Like this. You can use that also.
And if you don't have one of those,
It's nice to have this one because you get a good grip of it and it has a nice handle on it. It's either like this or they come in like this one also. These they have them at Walmart and they're very reasonably priced. They're not expensive at all. So like that or this one. So you need those things and then you'll need a needle and if you don't have one of these needles, they have them in different widths and lengths. So I'm going to be using a medium one, I think. Yeah, I think I'm going to be using this one here. Let's see. This one's too thick. Mm, I think that one right there.
Right. You could also use a nail if you do not have any of the above.
Yes. One that's not too it needs to be sharp, pointy,
Hmm.
so that the it goes through your papers and your especially your cover if it's a hard cover. So what you want to do is measure your cover, and it'll be the let's see, where's my cover? Oh, you'll want to do 3 times. You want to measure it 3 times the length of your book cover. Okay, and then you cut.
Tammy, you okay?
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm watching Rosie.
Okay. If you have questions, ask him, because if you have them, other people have them too.
Exactly. Okay, so now it's there. Okay, so you want to use also your template, which I have right here, my paper one. Where is it at? Here it is. I'm going to cut this out, and because this is more flexible, I can use it to measure my what is it called? My pages. And I am going to cut this out. Let's put it on Maddie. Let's see how she's doing.
Oh,
There you go.
I was just about to go walk the dog.
Oh, okay.
Okay, no, here I have my needle threaded. I have my signatures all clipped. Voila. The one tip that I am going to give everyone is make sure that when you're doing your signatures, I usually take my fingernail and I actually push right there, because you don't want to do one of these where it's kind of open. You want to make sure that you have all the pages very well lined up on your new crease or your signature crease. So I take my thumbs and I push down on it to ensure that it's actually really in there before I actually poke my holes. Now, I do mine a little bit different, Rosie, but I'm gonna, follow along with what you're doing. If you do not have a template, like Rosie said, and you're kind of like, oh no, I glued this, now what? And I didn't make a photocopy or anything like that. You can simply take your papers like this and line them up with the holes, and then grab a pencil and mark them. Does that make sense? So line them up like this, and then you can actually kind of gauge or measure where those holes are at. Okay, and with that said, I'm gonna go walk the doggy. I'll be right back.
All righty. Let's go see what Tammy is doing. What are you doing, Tammy?
Well, I got my cover, the paper done on my cover. I just have to decide how much I want to embellish. I really like the paper, so I don't think I want to do too much to the front.
Right.
I might add a little bit of lace, maybe in the corner here, some sort of lace trim. Oh, am I in frame? Maybe not.
Right.
But that's the front so far. And then the back. I love this blue book, Rosie. I love
Yes.
the sign, just the
Oh,
way it is.
I'm so glad you do. It matches with your
And
paper.
yeah. Then the inside is from that same paper collection, Vintage Remnants.
Mm-hmm.
So I
That's
just like the
beautiful.
floral, vintagey vibe that it
Yeah,
has.
it's gorgeous. I
So,
love it. Love,
and
love,
I
love
just
it.
did a little. I'm starting to use my scraps.
Mm-hmm.
I was gonna make a little notebook, so I used your little cross stitch fabric here,
Yeah,
and then this
wow.
is
Look,
just a
those are lovely,
little
aren't
pocket.
they?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's so much fun to.
Gives
Then
it
I've
some
just
color.
stamped some tickets. I kind of jump around when I'm doing a journal. Do ephemera, put my signatures together.
Mm-hmm.
I'm back.
I
There you go.
noticed on this paper, I have the definition for create.
Oh,
So I thought
cool.
that was cool. So I just sewed it in kind of a light pink just to kind of highlight it.
Yes.
But I think I have the signatures the way I think I want to take out some of the pages. I like to mix it up too, when I have different things as you
Mm-hmm.
flip. So
Right.
I'm probably going to rearrange these. I had a third one. Yeah, here's my third one.
Mm-hmm.
So this this is fun.
It
Yeah, there's lots of
is.
variety in this kit. That's for sure. I love it. So
Yeah.
yeah. So I'm just playing, having a good time.
Cool. All right,
Yeah.
let's go over here now. Okay, so I put a piece of vellum in the kit that I stamped. I embossed it, and
Oh.
I did a
Yep.
I used my ink and went over it with the blender, with the ink blender, just very softly over the letters, and so it see it stained the letters only and not the background. And I also did one that is the other way around. Where is it at? Well, well,
I love that.
I lost it, but anyway, it's the same concept, but that one you do have to put your embossing the ink on the embossing folder so that the background gets stained rather than the lettering. Yes. And I now that I remember, I'm going to put this piece in there on this one. Or should I not? No, I'm gonna leave it out. But you know what I did forget to put in there? One of the most important things to me. The
Uh-oh.
doilies. The
Oh
doilies.
yeah. Gotta have the
Can't
doilies.
forget. Yes, we cannot forget the doilies.
Hey, Rosie,
Yes.
are you
And
wanting
they all are
all
coffee
the way through the
stained
spine then?
already.
I'm sorry, what was that?
Are you wanting us then to punch all the way through the spine on the outside then?
Yes, you do all the way. It has to go all the way through.
So okay, so then we'll see the threads on the outside.
Yes. And
Oh,
it looks really nice like that, but if you don't want them to show, then you're gonna cover your spine.
mm,
That's how it all shows. Unless you do a different kind of,
yeah.
uh, you can do it on another template, like sample for the gray one.
Mm-hmm.
You can do it on that one. Put your signatures on that one, and then you glue it on the book, and that way you don't have your uh your stitches showing on the spine. But
Gotcha.
it's really cool for them to show. But it doesn't have to be that way if you don't want it that way. So you can use this one to sew your signatures on this one. Just remember that this one has to be the same as the other one, as a template, same size. Cut it out and then do your holes so that when you use it for your signatures, and then once all your signatures are on this one, then you glue it onto your book, and then you won't have any stitches on there. But most everyone does it, that way where it shows because they cover it. They cover, or they like for that to show too. So what I'm doing here, I am putting on my taking this one off, and I'm adding my doily on here. And this is going to be pockets. One pocket here, one pocket here. If I glue it on this part right here on the bottom. But for now, of course, I'm not going to do that until it's sewn.
Oh,
Then I'll see what I do, if I leave it like this or if I glue it down. So that's going to
I
be
like
that one.
that.
And then this one, I'll do it on the other signature, but in a different page somewhere. Probably in this one. Like this. And I have my third one. I just love doilies. This one I think I will cut and add it later. Yes, this one's going to be added later. I'm not going to add it to the, because it's a big one, and this one I can use it as pockets. Make 2 pockets on that one. Okay, so what I'm going to do now is I am going to, now you also need something soft, like bigger than this, like a telephone book, something thick where you can make your holes, punch your holes. But I use this little square. It's a foam, hard foam. So because I move it, I do 2 of them. I can do 2, the bottom and, or, 2 of them. And then I move on to the next one. So see, it's full of holes. Okay, so you want to open up your signature or your signature. Making sure, like Maddie said, that they're all nicely tucked in together as much as possible. Then I am going to put my, where is it at? Oh, my template. Does anyone see the template? Here it is. Okay. So I'm going to put my template on right in the center of my signature here. The line, the crease line. So that the holes match up with the template, that the one that's already on the on the book cover. And I am going to now attempt to make the holes. Only chance. So I'll do the middle one first. There's one. Just holding on to it. Don't let go. And you do the second one. there's one little dot here on the template, you might want to ignore that one and move it up some more. Leave like about a quarter of an inch from the top or the end. And the reason why I put this little dot there is if you want to hang a charm dangle on the outside of your book. So you can make your hole there too if you like. Can you show your string and hang beards? Can you show your string and hang beards? I don't understand what you mean. And I'm going to turn this around over. Oh, 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 oh. My doily. Okay. There. This one is done. Now we're going to sew it. So what you want to do is you want to put your needle through the middle first and leave a tail. Leave a tail on there. And then you can either go to this side or either side you want, left or right. Doesn't matter. Go through it. Wait. Oops, I did it the wrong way. Okay. Leave a tail. And then go up this way. And then you go all the way to the other side. And then you bring it back in the middle. Bring it back in the middle. And make sure one of your strings should be on one side of the middle thread or string, and then the other one on this side. And then pull your strings a little bit so that it's taut, not too much so that it doesn't rip your page. Okay. And then you tie it. Take the needle out. Want to tie that? Make a what do you call those knots? I work with these all the time when I do macrame. A half knot and then what is it called, the other one? You making the hole that is. No, I made the holes, Julia. So like that. I'll just make another one just to make sure. There. And then you cut your thread. You can cut it short or you can leave it long. And sometimes I leave mine long so that I can hang something on the outside like this. So I left out this. Why didn't no one say anything? No one said anything.
You left out what?
The doily.
Hey,
The
Rose, you left out the
doily
doily.
fell out
Oh.
without me realizing it.
Hey, Rose,
Okay.
Oh,
Yeah?
oh
You
well,
left
you
out the
can put it
doily.
in the next one.
What did you say, Maddie?
I said, hey, Rosie, you left out the doilies.
Yeah, you told me that after.
I know.
Okay, so let's cut this. I'm not going to cut too much. I'm just going to cut one end because it's longer than the other one, like that. Okay, so there I have one of my signatures ready.
Nice.
Okay, so we'll do the same to the other ones. But this time, you know what? I'm not going to make, I'm using my other all because this one is kind of thick. I noticed it's too thick for these papers. I think I'll use it maybe for the book, for the cover. But for the pages, the signatures, I'll use this one. Oh, cat. Let's see, you just glue on there, right? The doily. Oh, the doily? No. I mean, you could, I guess. I guess you could glue it, but I'm gonna use it. I'm still gonna use it, Julia, inside, like for a pocket, like this, and maybe like this for one page. See, you have one there, and then you have another one on the other side. Kim says, Tammy, your paper is really pretty.
Thank you, Kim. You can get it at joanne.com and wait until they have the 50% off sale.
They just had it.
Really, yeah,
They
I
had a
know.
coupon.
I was going to stop myself.
Okay, so we're gonna do the next one. Make sure that they're all evenly, as even as possible, centered. Your envelopes, your doilies. Yep, your doilies. Okay. All right. So, oh, wait, one thing I'm forgetting. No, I'm not forgetting. All right. Let's do this again. Let's poke the holes. Again, let's put this on evenly on there. See? And then let's poke. There. And the other one. And the other one. This part makes it harder for me because I'm left-handed. Okay, so there. See all the holes there? Okay, so now I'm gonna put it back together so that I can I should have had my needle ready. But that's okay. Let's do it again. 3 times, remember? 3 times the length of your book, of your cover. Hello, Bootsy.
Hey, Roy.
How are you, chica? Chico, Roy? Thank you for coming.
Roy.
My wonderful crafting what posse. They are wonderful. Wonderful as can be. Okie dokie, let's do this one. And again, the same thing. Start on the inside. Leave a long tail on there, like about 3 to 4 inches. And then go back. And then go to the other end. And then you go back in the middle. Sometimes it's a little work. Let's see. There. Okay. Just remember one of your threads, one of your strings should be on one side of the middle thread and then the other one on this side. Make sure it's nice and straight. Then you do your knotting, one to the front and then one towards the back. And then one for the road. And like I said, I like to leave them a little long because sometimes you want to hang something on there. So here's my second signature. So I have 2 signatures ready. Now we're going to work on the third one. This time I am going to prepare my needle.
So Rosie, you decorate them after they're already sewn in?
Yes.
Or you're sewing them, but you're not sewing them into your book yet, right? Do you decorate them before you sew them into the book?
No. I decorate them after.
Okay.
When the book is done.
Gotcha.
Yeah, that's when I do it.
Gotcha.
Uh-oh. Drop my needle. Okay. Luckily, it's a big needle, or I wouldn't be able to find it.
Right.
Is that too bright? Is it too bright, ladies and gents?
Is what too bright?
Is it right here, the screen?
No, not at all.
Okay, because I just turned on my table light.
No, that's actually good. They might be able to see better.
Okay, good.
Yeah. Can actually see you threading it.
Oh, cool. Okay, let's see. The middle. All right. Let's do this again. The hole. I was gonna put the needle through there. It's gonna be a little hard like that. You can do it like that. I think Edie said that you can do it with a needle, but it's a little harder on your hand. Okay, so we're just gonna poke that through.
Oh, can I give everybody else? Can I give another pointer?
Of course.
Because I just kind of did it.
Uh-huh.
Make sure that your pages are all facing, your signatures are facing the same way.
What was that? I can't understand what you're saying.
Make sure that all of your signatures are facing the same way.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Anything in upside down.
Yes.
Well, it seems pretty
Before you attach it to the book.
it seems pretty obvious until you actually do it and then you realize, oh no, one is upside down. So
Yeah.
make sure your pockets are all facing, the right way. Your writing is facing the right way.
Yes.
Because I almost just did it.
And I probably did.
Oh, okay.
I'm thinking I probably did because I forgot about that.
See?
Hopefully not. I mean, because everything's pretty much the same.
Well, there you go.
Let's see. There. Okay.
I've done it twice. Me too. Me too. Not the first time, and I almost just did it again, which is why I caught myself. I was like, no. Oh, no, 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 no.
I know it's scary, huh?
It was just annoying to have to redo it. And
Oh yeah, that's. I mean, if it's not too obvious, it's okay. You can get away with it, but not if you have, let's say, a photo, right? Something with a picture, and then everything's right, and then the picture's upside down. Well, it's fixable. You can just put something over that,
Yes.
and you lose your, like for example, the this here, the airplane.
Mm-hmm.
It can be upside down. It'll be upside down if I don't watch that.
Right.
But who knows? Maybe something else is upside down. Let's see. Let's see. Let's check this one here. Oh no. Everything's pretty much the same.
Take it apart and resew it.
But you know what I did? You know what I did do?
What you do?
Look, I sewed in my template.
Oh my God, Rosie.
Yeah, but it's okay. It's okay. I'll take it off. Let's
That's
see.
hysterical.
I know, huh? Talking about, oh, Maddie, you made me do it, Maddie.
You know I did. That's
You
what I'm here
made
for.
you made me do it.
Mm-hmm.
You distracted me.
Mm-hmm. Everybody saw that. Yep, sure. All me.
Talking about doing things upside down. Well, I attached something extra on there without realizing it.
Blame that.
Right.
Blame innocent
Not
Maddie.
really.
Blame poor Maddie.
Poor Maddie.
Okay, let's see what everyone is saying. Just frog it and resew. Yeah, that's right. Kateri, no, you. Maybe Kateri was telling me, no, you take it apart and resew it. Yeah, right, Kateri.
She's saying not acceptable.
Mm-hmm. And Roy says, my motto, measure 3 times before cutting, check 3 times before gluing,
Mm-hmm.
attaching, etc. Yeah, that's right.
Absolutely right.
Yeah.
I actually like the way this looks on here, but I need it. But I need it for this here. And not really, I don't need it anymore because, see, it's right there. Don't really need it much. I mean,
That looks good.
we'll try to do one without. Let's see what happens. Okay, so all the 3 signatures are ready. They're ready, and look it. That's gonna be. Let's see how it's gonna look on the book. See, you have a full book there. Because you're still gonna. I'm still gonna add all my decorations, my pockets, my ephemera, all of that. So that's gonna. And then here's
Wow.
my
It's gonna be so
closure.
pretty. Get done.
There you go. Oh heck, put flowers on it and no one will ever know.
Right.
That's true, Kathy.
Love that.
Here's a brill, says Roy. Sisters and stitches. Oh, you fell asleep, Abril, you naughty girl.
Oh, poor Bill. She's so
I know. Why do I have to keep hitting the red dot? Says Angie. Which red dot, hon? You probably just need to. Oh, you're refreshing.
your internet's lagging.
I like it in there. You like it in? You like the way it looks, Kim? Like an even cake. Smear some frosting on it. There you go.
That's
Oh, you can cut to make hinges to add more envelopes, side pockets. Yeah, you can do that. Okay. Next. See, I don't even know which one on the cover. I don't even know which one's this side or this side because they look the same. I think I'll make this one the front. Just because. Okay. Let's do this. I'm going to poke the holes on it first. Let's put on the sponge. I don't know if I should poke a hole to hang a dangle or not. I don't know if I should do that. Because what if I don't put a dangle on there? Then it's going to be a hole there.
I did not just.
Right.
Oh my God, I could scream.
What did you do?
Nothing.
Nothing?
I pulled my thread to the point where it came out after I had.
Oh, well, that's okay. You can thread it back on, and that's nothing.
Of course, of course.
Kim, you can do 12 to 16 pictures if you want. Yeah, of course. And you want popcorn.
Yeah. Tell me, Angie, while you're at it.
That sounds
No,
yummy.
you can't.
Got
No,
one.
it there. There's Kateri. You can just. I'm just gonna take it, tear it off with the scissors. I'm gonna cut it, and it'll come off. I don't need it. I really don't need it. Okay, let's see. So we're gonna make the holes on here, and I guess I'll have to put a dangle on it. There. I have my middle ones. Now the side ones. Yeah, I'm gonna. Yeah, I was thinking of that. Right, of leaving it on. Yeah, I am. I actually like the way it looks. Use it to glue some postcards or something. Yep, you're right, Gabriel. There it is. Okay, so now I know which one is the top part because I did make a hole for a dangle. Okay. So now we're gonna we'll do the middle one first. Okay, so let me get my needle ready.
Did something just go pop?
I heard something will pop.
That was fun. It was like,
Okay, let's measure this again.
where's my thread?
Two.
Hey guys, if anybody's talking to me in chat or anything, please don't think I'm ignoring you. I'm actually
I
focusing
know we get
because I can just see myself going, "Ow!" So,
who's leaving, Julia? Are
FYI,
you leaving us, Julia? Let's see.
I just messed
Oh
up.
yeah, Julia. Wow.
No.
If you're still here, Julia, thank you so much. And you have a great, blessed evening,
Hola.
Julia.
Hi, Julia.
Bye,
Sorry,
Julia.
Okay, Kim, I'll do dangling.
I have to stab myself. Nobody wants blood in all over journal.
Leave it in, and then I was taught to lay my signatures in the center of an old phone book or old dictionary. Then you poke the holes. But first, clip the pages together on for all sides with clips so paper don't move. Well, I already clipped it, and I already done it.
Yeah, there's so many different ways, guys.
Yeah, there you can secure yourself as much as you feel that you have to. Yeah, I clipped the pages, but I only put one clip, which was in the middle, and I felt that that was enough for me. Um, you know, you tend to do things the way that you were taught the first time. So yeah, makes sense.
No right way, no wrong way.
Yeah,
Whatever works
as
for
long as it works.
you. Hmm.
Okay. Oh, good, Terry. You're eating some of her birthday cake. And then Abril says, Maddie is wax on, wax off.
Wax what?
Wax on, wax off.
That's right. Whatever that is. Sure. Sure, sure.
Sure,
Whatever.
Abril.
If it means easy peasy lemon squeezy, I'm in.
Okay, so we're doing the middle, bring it out, then the other up the other side here. Put it in, and then do your signature up,
Did
bring it all the way out.
I sure did do something dumb.
See?
I
You
caught it though. I caught it.
come all the way across again, and then into the cover. Pull it out.
Tammy, why are you so quiet?
I'm
She's
concentrating.
focused.
Okay.
I'm
And
in my
then
own little world. I
go
keep
back
forgetting.
in the middle. And then into the signature. Sorry guys if you're not really can't see exactly what I'm doing, but it's kind of hard to do that. Sorry everyone, my phone. Oh my goodness gracious. Now it's the other.
Ooh, somebody really wants to get a hold of you.
Jeez.
Make sure it's okay.
Oh, Kateri. Kateri's leaving. Bye, Kateri.
Bye, Kateri.
Bye-bye, Kateri. Thank you. We'll talk later. Okay, let's pull this out. There.
Oh, Rosie Vale is asking what kind of thread you're using.
I'm using a book binding thread. It's waxed. I don't see her question there. Oh,
What do you
Okay, let's see. Then we make another tie here. Or not.
You're not supposed to have this. No. No.
There. Now I don't know where I left my needle. Oh, goodness. Did I throw it out? Oh, really? Where is it at? Oh, well.
You did lose it?
Have to get another one. Okay, so here's one signature. This one's in the center. So now we're gonna do on the other side. Oh, here it is. I found it. Okay. So there's one. And then this is how it looks on the outside. Kim.
Oh, Kim. Says, good thing Kateri didn't see me trying to build a journal tonight.
Yeah.
Your journal is going to be beautiful.
Okay, let's go to Maddie and see what she's doing. You're using your the one you bought. Oh, why are you muted, Maddie?
I'm sorry. What?
I have it on you.
Oh,
Why-
yes, I know. I was talking to you. I'm sorry, you guys. I had on mute. No, I was saying that I'm so sorry I'm off frame because I'm trying to use my light.
Uh-huh.
So you can't actually see what I'm doing.
We can see what you're doing.
Okay, okay.
Yeah,
I didn't know that you
Yeah,
guys.
perfectly.
you're good.
Oh, I thought I was out of frame. There you go then.
No, all good.
Fantastic.
Fantastico. Okay.
Oh, Kim's leaving. Bye, Kim.
Good night,
Have a great
Kim. Thank
night.
you so much.
I had kind of hoped, my hope was to have done this beforehand so that you guys could see, I know it's kind of, I apologize.
For what, hon? There's no.
We're all just focusing down and not reading chat and
No, it's not your responsibility to read chat. It's mine.
no, you're working. You're showing you're
We're
doing
all working. It's okay. We're good. You have a great evening, Kim. And if you need any help, any questions, just call me, message me, okay? I'll help you as much as I possibly can.
I'm sure her journal's gonna turn out amazing.
Yes.
And then she's gonna be like,
Yes.
look at what I've done.
Mm-hmm.
That's usually the way it works. We get all worried over it, and then it turns out magical.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm almost done, and I can show you a little. Oh, that's cool. So you have the three of us. That's better.
Uh-huh.
Yes, that's
That
so
way we
much
can
better.
they can see all of us
Yes,
together.
yes, yes, yes. I like it.
Angie, you can make one. I know you can do it.
Angie, you can do it. You can do it.
Yes, she can.
I have seen Angie's work. She can definitely do it.
Mm-hmm. She says she can do one with fabric because she sews. So she doesn't know if she can do it with paper. But yeah, it's the same concept, Angie. You can do it.
Yep.
Let me make sure before I knot all this that all my pages are facing the right way again. Whew.
The middle is always the hardest after you have your signature on there.
Well, I did it a little bit different. I'm going to be doing a hidden signature.
Yeah.
So mine's
Oh,
mine's a little bit different.
I have never done one of those. I can't wait to see it.
It's a little bit harder the way I don't know. This is the way I do it. How about that? Um,
Yeah.
don't know if it's right, don't know if it's wrong, but it's Maddie's way. And I didn't see it anyway. I just kind of came up with it, I guess. But I'm sure, again, nothing is new, right?
Nothing is new. Like I told you before, it was
Oh yeah, people have been
do
buying
it
books
like that.
at the beginning of time, you know. So, but I just kind of came up with it this way because it works for me. So there you go. But I'll show you here in a second. I just want to reinforce one stitch. You know what's sad when you realize
Aw,
you actually need glasses?
thank you, Angie.
What did Angie say?
I'm out of practice. I haven't been on a live in so long. I forget that I'm, with people. I think I'm just in my craft room by myself,
You think you're all on your lonely self.
all by myself.
If Abril was here, she'd be singing all by myself.
Yeah,
Yeah.
she would be.
See, Abril, I'm doing it for you.
So here's my little notebook I made
Oh,
with
that's
just some
cute.
pieces of paper with that cute cross stitch border that I'm just in love with.
Well, Yvonne's doing a hidden signature too, which is awesome. And I'm doing it. What? How do you do a hidden spine? Well, Val, it's harder, but I'll tell you why I'm doing it because I don't know if you were here in the beginning. Oh yeah, you were. You've been here the whole time. And I had mentioned that I am going to be keeping my cover the way that it was because I like it. Give me 1 second, guys. I'm sorry. I was going to be keeping my spine because I like my cover. Rosie sent me a really pretty cover. And so I want to keep it. And in order to do that, then I figured I am going to let the spine, I don't want to have threads hanging from the spine or outside the spine. So that's how I'm going to go ahead and take care of that, is by actually having a hidden signature. So then you won't see the threads on the outside of the book.
Yeah, I might want to do that because I actually like how this book looks on the spine.
Reader's Digest can be so pretty, aren't they?
Oh,
They do
yeah.
such a good job. I'm just making sure everything is nice and tight. Because you don't want soggy threads. That means soggy signatures. And you don't want that. And I'm going to reload this one.
I can't find my string.
Oh my goodness, first your needle and now your string.
Well, it's in the book already here, but
Oh,
I
I see.
lost the tail of one side and I can't find it.
Uh-oh. Yes, you can. I can also put lace on the spine to hide the threads. Right, exactly. Well, the way that I do it is, see, I do another spine, and so they're actually found in there. And now I'm going to go ahead and glue that in here. So now I've got a triple spine, basically. So my spine is like super, super sturdy. And before I glue it, once again, I'm going to double check it, make sure nothing's upside down. Looks good. And here we go. Fabri-Tac. Oh, thanks, Angie. So it doesn't put any thread on the spine. That is cool. Right. No, the threads are all hidden in a hidden spine, basically. And it's just super strong too. Plus now I'm adding adhesive, and so that also helps to reinforce the strings.
Oh, yeah. Didn't think about that.
And so now I'm lining it up and double checking it for anything that might have oozed out, lining it.
Angie wants to see the glue bottle, Maddie.
Oh, it's just
What?
It's Fabri-Tac, hon. Good old Fabri-Tac for the rescue. And I like it because, you know, it's wet glue, so it gives you time to work and, you know, move things around in case it doesn't look straight or you're not happy with it.
Yeah.
So it gives you some playtime. On paper, that is.
Okay, so I put it on me because I'm going to do the last signature. And it's cut these out so I don't get confused. Okay, let's get the needle ready. Don't want to lose it again. Everyone's loving that paper, huh?
Yes. What?
Ma- Angie,
What'd she say?
just Tammy, with your head the way it is, it looks like you have a duck ring on. It is over the stream yard.
Uh-oh, can you see my head? I thought I had it pointing towards my...
You do have it pointing. Well, I mean, we can't see anything now, but you had it on your desk. So I missed it.
Oh,
I missed it too.
I must have bent over and got something or...
Okay.
Oh,
Last
hand, my
signature.
hand. That's funny.
What, Ruth?
I said last signature.
You got a lot done, Rosie. Wow.
Well,
Slow.
assembling the book, which is the main thing,
Yeah.
is what we want. I wanted to show everyone.
No.
What happened?
Oh, no. Okay. I thought my signatures weren't upside down. Oh,
Oh.
okay.
You thought they were upside down?
Yes. Okay.
Right.
I turned the book upside down because I'm pressing down on the glue. And then I panicked because I thought never mind. I'm all right. I'm tired. I've been for a while.
You've been worried.
You know, we just met it.
Worried.
And I didn't sleep last night, remember? Because Maddie watched a movie in the middle of just never mind.
Oh my God. Yeah, you said you didn't sleep good. So yeah,
3 hours.
you're a little jumpy.
I've slept 3 hours. I'm exhausted.
Oh, you poor thing.
Well, I started watching this movie. I don't know if you guys have ever seen it. It's called what is it? It's an oldie. What's Eating Gilbert Grape, I think.
What's that?
Oh, yeah. I haven't. It's been a long time since I watched that.
Yeah, it's a movie with
Yeah.
Leonardo DiCaprio and Johnny Depp and
Yeah.
what else? But anyway, new movie, really kind of sad, but you know, I mean, it's life and all that.
Yeah.
I mean, but I put it on. I don't know why I started watching it like 2 o'clock in the morning, right? And then I couldn't stop
Oh,
watching.
gosh.
So I just stayed up all night
Oh,
long.
All night
wow.
long.
All morning long, more like it actually. Yeah. What's Eating Gilbert Grape? Yeah, that's it. That's the one. Great movie, phenomenal movie.
Okay, so everyone, when you're doing your books, make sure that you're checking the outside to make sure that your strings are not loose. Every time you put it through one hole, and you need to pull a little, make sure that the strings are not loose. This one's just a little loose, so I need to pull on that one.
Maddie the balloon, LOL. What? I'm not sure what we're talking about, Angie.
Angie.
Mm. Uh-oh, now I lost my needle.
Oh, yes. We love Lionel Richie, Val.
Oh my gosh, are you serious? I was making fun of Rosie. Now I lost mine. Oh,
See? That's why you don't make fun of me.
right? Are you serious? The huge needle. How could I lose it?
Okay, everyone. It's done.
Ta-da!
Wow.
It's assembled, everyone. Look at that.
Beautiful.
All my signatures are there.
Nice.
Now we're going to close it up. Well, let me show you the inside first. So here's the first. Here's that page. I'll be distressing a lot of this. And I will leave this in here. That actually makes this page stronger. I'll probably be stamping on here, doing some kind of embossing. Here's the pocket. There's the airplane. And it's not upside down, but I'm showing the book upside down, right?
Yes, you were.
It's all going around tonight. She sewed a piece of music paper on upside down. It's all going around tonight.
You cat?
Hey, Cat.
Oh,
Welcome to the club.
yes.
Like, pockets. I was afraid of these coming in upside down. My blue is in there. Here's my doily. So yeah, it's all good. Nothing upside down.
Yay. Yay.
Okay. There. Now we're going to close it.
Look how pretty.
Pretty and pink. I'm going to call this one.
I like it.
Oh, I like that.
It needs more, of course, for me to decorate it. But I love the stitching out like this. I really love it like this.
Yeah.
So that's the basics, ladies, of assembling your book. And then comes the fun part when you decorate it with your napkins, with your more doilies if you want, your pockets, your lettering. You can see, glue it on there. Your trims, making more pockets, your trims, putting on some trims on, make it look nice and vintage. That's what my goal is, to make mine vintage. See, this can go, you can even cover up your spine like this if you wanted to. If you don't want the to show, or just barely show, you can put doily, appliques,
Oh, I like
so
how
many
that looks
ways.
on your spine. It's pretty.
Thank you. And then you got all your borders, like how Tammy was showing you. You can put them all throughout, see, all throughout your pages, throughout the book, on different parts. See, like on this page, it goes really pretty right there as a center border. You have these with pockets. At least one of them, you received two, but at least one of them has a pocket. And you can make a pocket to put this one in, these ends in the pockets. More, a little piece of fabric. You can cut out the flower if you like and glue it onto something like a page like this with lettering. It's layered. So many different ways. Here's a photo. You can, you cut around it. Of course, I didn't leave it like this so that you can use it like this. You cut around it and you glue it onto chipboard, and then you can put it in a pocket or a tuck. And more napkins, and then you can distress your your receipt. Here's um, the rest of the pages for you to make pockets. All, you get several of these. These are nice for making pockets. You can cut it. Just cut it with your hands like this. Easy peasy.
Easy.
Easy peasy like this. And glue it on there. Makes a pocket. Distress it nicely. Nice. And this will take, see, this takes the ink so nice. I'll show you.
Maddie, I would like some.
You see that?
Sure, Angie. Like Kim says, absolutely. Choices are endless.
Oh, I was gonna show you the pocket that I put in the kit, but I don't have one myself.
The pocket of what? So
The
I have one.
the the, the one that has the slots.
Yeah, I have one. If you want, I'll show it to them.
Go ahead and show it to them.
Well, honey, it's on you.
It's, oh, I thought I had it on three of us. I forgot I changed it on me to me. There. That one, yes.
I don't like that view, Rosie. You like this view? It kind of cuts everything.
Well, I mean, it crops you. That's what it is. It crops you, but and it makes you look bigger. Whatever you're showing, it makes it look bigger.
I like the other one
That's
better.
probably that's what that's for. To crop, whatever you're showing. So yes, that one you make tags and they're like pockets.
There's slots, basically.
Mm-hmm.
So let's
So
say, here we go. Like that, like that. Once you glue it onto a page, of course. Do you want me to show them mine, Rosie?
sure.
Okay, so like I said, mine's a little bit different because I do have the hidden spine. So see, my
Mm-hmm.
spine is intact.
Right.
Nothing is showing.
Oh, that's
My
cute.
cover is clean because I love the cover.
Yeah.
I went ahead and put two eyelets just to go ahead and create a closure. So again, using ribbon, but in a totally different way. So mine has, you know, a closure this way as opposed to Rosie that she hid hers underneath. Um, and then this is, oh, see, I can't, okay, that way. There we go. This is the inside cover of my book, and this is a pocket here that I've reinforced with washi, and I showed you that guys earlier. Then this is the, well, I'll just kind of go through this like this. So here's that envelope that Rosie had included. I went ahead and used some oxides on it. Oops. Here's the music page. I made a pocket out of that. I took the pages that were kind of bound together to begin with, and I just reinforced them with washi and left them that way. And then I adhered them to the next page. So you've got almost like a mini book attached to a page. Here is, I'll just flip through them. This is the vellum that Madison went ahead and
Distress.
distressed.
Or
Yeah.
paint it.
Mm-hmm. I'll just kind of flip through. This one of the doilies. That's the first signature. And then I'll show you, oh, okay, this is the continuing that of that signature. You'll see how I left a nice gap. I do this because I love adding stuff that is going to be a little bit fluffier in between my signatures. See my signatures?
Exactly. That's how mine is too.
I leave
That
mine.
was the intention. See, there's a gap between each signature.
Yep, I
You
love
fill
it.
it in.
I could have done them closer, but I didn't because, again, I love being able to put stuff like in these pockets. See where I created those pockets? Here's that ledger paper. I went ahead and I tea stained all of our stuff so that it just kind of went along. This page tore here when Madison, the vellum, when Madison was distressing it, but not a big deal because I'm probably going to create something with either one of these or something. I'll add it on there. I did something a little bit different. This is what you do with your index card, Rosie. I didn't even see what you did with yours. I'm sorry.
I don't have an index card. You mean this one?
I'm sorry, the divider. Yeah.
This one? I haven't done anything. I'm gonna make a little folio or pocket.
Oh, okay. I
Yeah.
actually did. I put mine into the signature and I
Hmm.
did that by adhering the envelope to it and then creating a tuck
Exactly.
right
That's
there.
yeah. That's a great idea.
That shortened this because this was way too big for the
Hmm.
signature. So now see,
Right.
it doesn't stick out. It's just perfect.
Yeah, it is.
Um,
Yes.
Here's that the envelope. Again, we tea stained all of our stuff. Um,
Thank you, Abril.
here's that one that Rosie had included, and I created a pocket this way, but then I went ahead and used the other side to close off a signature. And so these are the papers, and this is the back cover. Again, it's got a pocket back here. And see how the signatures are all hidden?
Right.
You guys can see that, but they're all hidden, so there's nothing there. And then what I did was I'm going to be adding embellishments. If you notice, my color theme is because, and Tammy, you're going to like this, I hope. Check out what my images are going to be.
Ooh, look how colorful they are. Oh, there's lots of blue and purple there.
That's right. It's
Yummy.
Alice in Wonderland. Different.
Woohoo.
Look how beautiful those
So
colors are.
cool. Yes.
That's where you see all these teals,
Gorgeous.
all these purples, and all these
Oh
blues.
my
It's
god.
all going to coordinate with this ephemera.
Mm-hmm. Beautiful.
There you go.
Very good.
I am done, at least with
Great.
the journal. So yeah, I got all my signatures in and my closure and all that good stuff done.
Good. So here's the pocket, ladies and gents, that the piece of paper or page that I was telling you about that's brittle, but it's very thick and it's very old. Um, I made a pocket. All I did was tear it really quick. You saw that. And you can put in your whatever you want to put in there. There you go. A note, a letter, a love letter. So like that. I've got to just stress all of that. So yes, there's so much you can do with the rest of your paper because even though we used all the papers, all the pages, there's still a lot more in here that you need to use. Your envelope, I didn't use my purple envelope yet, not yet. The pieces of the pages, my cheesecloth, the rest of these papers. Um, I was going to show you how to make some pockets, but it's getting late already. I think we've been on
Yes.
for over
3 hours.
hours. And so, but I maybe another time I'll show you some of my pockets that I've have gotten from my brain. And so this one, just to show you this one really quick. This one you cut, you have to measure, use a 12 by 12 piece of cardstock. And then you do some measurements to it. And then this is going to be your little tuck here. And these flaps here are to glue them on the paper. And then it closes like this. And you put a string through these folds. And so you have a pocket back here and this little tuck, and then you close it like I said with strings, and then you glue it on these
Um,
on your page.
that's a good idea, Rosie. Yvonne says just do a part two, and that way you can show some pockets and some other ideas.
That's a great idea. Yes,
You
I
should
will. I probably will do that.
totally finish.
Thank you for the idea.
And Val would like to see, we would all like to see Tammy's, please. Could you make
Yeah,
it big though, so we can actually see it? Because
right.
Yeah, Tammy's
Here's another
slow.
pocket that I've made. This is another pocket that I've also come up with. It looks like an envelope form, and you open it, and then you have inside it, you have an actual pocket, and then when you fold this, it's a belly band. You can put that one on there too. This one, I made it just a little big, but you can put it on here, glue it on one of your pages, and that's what it will be, a pocket, another pocket. And yes, you have plenty to play with, to work with. I still have to do all my trims, my photo, like I said, all of this, my napkins. I love working with napkins. So yes, but yes, we showed you the basics of assembling a book. And like I said, there's lots of, and everybody knows there's lots of videos on how to assemble a book, and they're wonderful, wonderful with videos. And there you go. And let's go to Tammy and show us what you've done.
Uh, Well, for tonight,
Yes, for tonight. Yes.
I'm
We're not
for
done yet, but
tonight.
go ahead
No,
and show us.
I have a long ways to go on this. Okay. Well, I didn't sew my. Am I in? Can see a leg, so it's hard to tell here. I didn't sew mine yet because I didn't. But here is, I think this is going to be the one of the signatures. Here's a little pocket
Mhm.
I made. Probably this divider card and back this onto that. And then here, I'll take it off. I think it's this with some sort of a Victorian or vintage looking embossing plate. And then I just, oh, look. Do you see the upside down airplane? Oh, I need to
That's
turn
okay.
this.
That's okay.
I'm glad we're doing this. I flipped it around so that my G would be upright on my, oh, let's see. Where's my plane? Okay, now we're good. So we're
Good.
like
See,
that.
you haven't glued it on or sewed it on or anything, so you're good.
Yeah.
You're safe.
Oh, see, there's a reason I waited.
Yes.
So of course I'll be embellishing all of these, but I love this with the doily that Rosie lays on top of it before she dyes it with coffee. Oh,
Thank
it's so
you.
pretty.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Lots of luscious paper. So this will be my
Thank you.
signature. And then my
Cool.
second signature. Here's as put something I'm in love with right now on the front of that envelope. I'm tucking my little notebook, and I made a little tuck spot here so I can put something in there. But this is just going right in top here. And then, like, I've got to do lots of embellishing on all this. All that.
Yeah.
That's my second signature. Discovered I didn't flip over
What?
the book pages.
Hmm.
Look at her. She's a librarian.
Is
Isn't
that
she
one of the
cool? Her
pages you
name's
got
Miss
in the kit?
Beasley, according to her little sign. But I love the card catalog. Yeah, I got that from you, Rosie.
Yes.
She's.
Oh,
I think
cool.
she's going to be at the front of the signature. I love her. And then I'll put
That's
some
great.
lace and
I'm
stuff
glad
to
you
kind
do.
of tie in.
I just thought I threw
Yeah, the
those in
vintage
everybody's kits.
vibe.
Some of those pages. I thought maybe you would like them, and if
Yeah,
you don't, you just toss them out.
love it.
You don't have to put them on there.
Yeah, I do. Look at
That's
her.
cool.
Love her. So, yep. And then
Uh,
you guys already saw my cover. Um,
yes, it's
yeah,
lovely.
goes like that.
Lovely.
So I might put pockets in here. I haven't decided yet. Fun. I was really, really
Well,
slow,
good. That's great.
but it was lots of fun too.
It was lots of fun. And, well, ladies and gents, we're going to call it a night. And I hope that the tutorial was okay for you. And like I said before, if you have any questions, just message me and I'll answer to the best of my abilities. And I want to thank you all for being here. And I want to thank my beautiful, wonderful design members. Two of them. I have two more. And you girls did lovely, lovely. I love it. I love everyone's take on it. So we still have more to do to our books, but we will be posting them when we're done with them. And yes, Yvonne, I'll probably come on and do a second part. All righty. Well, thank you so much, everyone, and you all have a great evening.
Thanks, guys. Good night.
Good night.
Thank you, everyone. Rosie, it's, we love them.